Okay, now for problem number 2, we would follow these same steps. So now since there's not a 1, there's a 5. First step is divide all terms by a. So we're going to want to divide all terms by our a. And our a would be our 5. So a would be our 5. Our b would be our -10. And our c would be our -15. So now divide all terms by a. Once you get this, you're going to want to just drop everything. So 5 divided by 5 will give you 1. So we'll just leave it as n squared. -10 divided by 5 would give you -2n. And -15 divided by 5 will give us 3. It goes 0. So now since we have done that, we're going to add or subtract c on both sides. So our c is -3. So we're going to want to move that to this. We're going to add to both sides. So 3 plus 3 on both sides. And this would cancel out, and 3 will go on this side. And all these terms just drop down. So now we're going to want to divide b by 2, then square it. So our b is 2. So we're going to come over here, 2, -2. Our b is -2. And we're going to want to divide by 2, and which will give us -1. And we're going to want to square that. So -1 times -1 will give us 1. So we're going to bring this one, and as step 4 says, add the result of step 3 to both sides. So we're going to bring this one and add it to both sides. And now we're going to, as step 5 says, factor and combine like terms. So now we're combine like terms, and this 2n will turn into, we're going to split it up. So it'll be n minus 1, another n minus 1. And we're going to drop right here equals 4. Now we're going to take the square root of both sides. And to take square root of both sides, we're just going to add these together. So n minus 1 squared, just to put them together, equals 4. And we're just going to want to square root them both. And from here, we're going to want to isolate our variable. So to do that, to isolate the variable, we have to get rid of the square root. So get rid of the square root. This drops to n minus 1. And the square root of 4 is 2. So plus or minus 2. And to get the to isolate the variable, I'm going to come back right here. So to isolate the variable, we're going to want to n minus 1 plus or minus 2. To isolate the variable, we're going to add 1 to both sides. Add 1 to both sides. So plus 1. This would give us, this would cancel out, and we'll just drop n. And on this side, it would be plus 1. 1 plus or minus 2. And from here, we're gonna simplify. To simplify, we would just come right here, and we would, to find our two solutions, our n will equal 1 plus 2. So our n will equal 3. And now to subtract, n will equal 1 minus 2. Our n will come up to 1. And this is how you complete the square.